hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Mostly cloudy today, 31 the high, so pretty much this is what you have. It'll warm up a little more. It's 27 downtown. So the water controversy in Flint continues, and even, I mean, it's our state, so we all care, but we're fortunate here on the west side we're not dealing with it direct. I mean, the idea of dealing with mostly bottled water, if you were in some of the heavily impacted homes, or even in the ones that might be and you haven't been tested, like that's okay, that's fine for cooking and drinking, you know, and if you're getting it free, it's a pain in the ass to go get it. But, oh, by the way, you got to shower and wash your clothes. I mean,
yeah, that I don't know how you do it.
Terrible. So the investigations are ongoing, and Freedom of Information Act and everything else. And in some cases, you know, the bigger issue is, all right, it's hard to understand how everybody missed out and lots of people failed to do their jobs appropriately and let the water get switched from Detroit to using the Flint River water that then caused the problem. And then the bigger problem, I think, is ignoring it and brushing off all of the complaints and concerns as it went on from the scientific community and other people, that doctor who was saying, hey, look, there's a spike here. Something's going on.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest to understand. I mean, I get why a bunch of people would try and pass it off as not being their fault, but boy, to ignore it after you know.
Jonathan Oosting from the Detroit News Lansing Bureau filed this. The communications director to the State Department of Environmental Quality, the DEQ, didn't want his boss calling Flint water safe as far back as January of 2015 because of the spike in deadly Legionnaire's disease cases, the outbreak the public would be unaware of until Governor Snyder disclosed it a year later. That's bad. Documents released this week by Snyder's office. I thought they did that big data dump a while ago.
Where you could read 3 words on a piece of paper.
Yeah, that redacted one. That was so ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're not even trying. The documents released this week by Snyder's office showed then DEQ spokesman Brad Werfel alerted the governor's deputy press secretary to the Legionnaire spike on January 30th of last year as they planned an event to announce $2 million in grant funding to help Flint upgrade its water system. In an email to Snyder spokesman Dave Murray, he said he didn't want Director Dan Wyant to say that publicly that the water in Flint is safe until we get the results of some county health department traceback work on 42 cases of Legionnaire's disease. So last year they were saying, hey, don't call it safe because we don't want to get in trouble for it.
Yeah. We don't know that it is.
So they're not taking action to fix it. They're still in denial.
They're just covering their asses.
The email, which ended with an offer to provide additional explanation by phone or in person, is the earliest known date that anyone in Snyder's office was aware of the Legionnaire's outbreak, which would then sicken 87 people and kill 9. The cases came in 2 waves, the first from June of 14 through March of 15, and the second May of 15 through November of 15. Werfel would send additional Legionella bacteria emails to Snyder staffers in March of 2015, including his wife, then press secretary Sarah Werfel, and top aide Harvey Hollins. So wait a minute, he's sending emails to his wife. I'm guessing they're talking about it at home as well.
Yeah,
so the theory then is either she's going to work and not telling the boss. Well, I mean,
I guess that's what Snyder would want you to believe.
And other emails to top aide Harvey Hollins. He also forwarded an email to the communications director, Jared Agan, I'm not sure how to say it, who now serves as the governor's chief of staff. Agan said Thursday, I missed that one. Quote, I never saw it, nor did I open it. Well, okay. I mean, what? I'm sure you get lots of email. Like, I don't open the ones that say, hey, we've got a great idea for a media advisory. I don't open those.
Right.
But if I were managing the city of Flint, which the state was at that point.
Our jobs are very different, though.
Yes. Yeah. I don't have a lot of emails coming in to me about water safety.
No.
About something that could potentially kill people.
For 100,000 people? Yeah. The governor told the public about the disease on January 13th of 2016, saying he had learned about it just 2 days prior. Uh-oh. He was joined by state health officials who said they could not draw a direct connection between Legionella bacteria and the city's drinking water. To date, no such link has been confirmed. So that is pertinent.
Okay.
But because it also doesn't rule it out. So goes on from there.
At least they were paying the lowest prices for water in the country, from what I've read.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. They were in no way paying triple. the average.
So many people.
Dude, what
did a
is-
terrible job?
That's unreal. Those headlines that I started reading where they were paying the highest in the country, Flint, for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I
They
hope.
can't stop getting screwed.
I mean, I truly don't know, nor does anybody else, who is truly at fault. But I know that there's a lot of people, whether it's EPA people, the emergency manager, the mayor, the governor, whoever. There's more than one person,
Yeah, they should all be
and
held
they should all be
Oh,
held
yeah.
accountable. And I hope that they all are, regardless of what side of the political aisle they're on, what group they worked for, who they represented.
No, this is bigger than that.
Because, yeah, absolutely. Because, you've got engineering people and water quality people. And, I mean, this has to go through so many layers of people passing the buck.
Yeah. Hoping it would just go away, I guess.
Because, almost anybody could look at what the water situation there was with their old lead lines and everything and know that, hell, I've talked about having to line my own pipes in my house with phosphorus because mine are copper, but they interact with the iron in the water and they were leaching and I was getting leaks. And so even
Yeah.
I know how that works, and I don't know anything about water quality. So certainly people who actually do this for a living,
Yeah.
they knew. They had to know. And if they didn't, they're the most incompetent people in the world.
No, they knew.
Yeah, it is terrible.
Yeah. Unfortunately, most of the country has moved on to other things. And even a lot
Yeah,
of the state,
yeah, I mean,
really,
it's
it does
hard-
not get the
it's-
same attention it did a few weeks ago or a month ago.
Now it's hard to stay on top of it.
Yep.
Things keep moving on, but hopefully that situation will rectify itself. And it's not the only one in the country. There's a lot of ticking time bombs in this
Yeah.
country with the infrastructure the way it is.
Sure. But we're
I
going to
mean,
not going to spend any money on it.
Well, when this first all came out, I was reading about how just on this side of the state, Grand Rapids and Holland, Muskegon, we had higher than normal lead levels, but that just
Yeah.
kind of went away.
yeah.
Right.
What
Yeah, it
happened?
sure did.
Do we still have those lead levels?
Oh, yeah, it's fine now.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff goes away.
Okay. Perfect.
If it's brown, drink it down. If it's yellow, let it
Yeah.
mellow. That's the rule of thumb.
Oh, I don't even let the yellow mellow.
Yeah. Well,
I drink it all down.
We'll replace the lead as soon as it breaks.
Soundgarden, Outshine. 97.9 GRD rocks.